Hello, bartender.
Yeah.
Do you speak English?
Somehow.
A little?
Yeah.
What's your name? I'm visiting. How much the pineapple?
Pineapple 2000, sweet like a soda.
I have a plate. See that? David has a plate. But look, Veronica has no plate.
This one is not my plate. This
Uh,
is our plate.
Tell them how
This
it
is
works.
this is our plate. So we eat from one plate. That way, when we have arguments and we fight.
Thing like this?
Very straightforward. Welcome to Jamaica.
Mr. Vibes on Vibes.
Welcome back to the Atlanta Belle. If you're new here, thank you for watching. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Today I am in Tanzania, the beautiful, beautiful Tanzania. I finished Kenya and now I've moved on. Kenya, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, as I boarded my plane, you can see here Tanzania. It was a nice ride. It was nighttime, so not much to see. But when we were about to land, I was shocked at how vibrant and big Dar es Salaam looked. It looked like a very lively city. So as I got to the airport, it was easy as usual because again I traveled on my Jamaican passport, and with that there's no visas or anything like that. It's just like you just walk straight through practically. So this was my first impression of Dar es Salaam, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. So I'm actually quite excited to be in this city. Kenya, thanks for the subscribers, thanks for the love. I'll be back soon, but now it's Dar es Salaam. So I came in around 3 a.m. this morning and I was very tired, so I slept in all day. And my host, oh bless her heart, I guess she was concerned about me. She knocked on my door and look what she brought me. She brought me breakfast. Am I not so blessed? And it's delicious. I started biting into it. It's samosas and plantains. Wow. Tanzania, Tanzania. You're representing well already. Guys, I'm sitting here with my Airbnb host, and they're lovely, by the way. I'll put their information.
More than lovely.
They're more than lovely, he's right. And I'll put their information in my video as I always do. So when you come to Tanzania, you'll know where to stay. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Say your name, mister.
I'm David.
All right. And beautiful. So it's David and Veronica. And David and Veronica made this beautiful meal and invited me to come and join them for dinner. And I have a plate. See that? David has a plate. But look, Veronica has no plate.
This one is not my plate. This is our plate.
Tell them how it works.
This is our plate. So we eat from one plate. That way, when we have arguments and we fight as a couple, we are always forced to eat on one plate. And then we are forced to start talking to each other. Only for one reason.
Right, so we have kapenta, which is the small fish you see on the left. It's fried crunchy. And then we have sweet potato leaves and pumpkin leaves and Tanzanian ugali. During my entire stay in Tanzania, my host became like family. We would eat meals together, we would cook together. It was a really great experience. I'll put their information link in the description. So when you're in Dar es Salaam, please check them out. They're one of the best. In fact, they are the best hosts that I've come across. And I've been so fortunate to come across good hosts on my travel. All my hosts have been fantastic. So now today we're heading to Bara Beach. Bara Beach is a famous beach in Dar es Salaam. It's quite popular. So my host and I were heading out there today. So we arrived at Bara Beach. This was the first impression. So I tried to get some, footage for you guys so you can see. Walking in, this is what the entrance looks like. And I quite like it. It's quite earthy. You have the wood tones here that they're using for walls and partitions. Just quite original, quite African and Caribbean even. That's one thing I also love about Tanzania is how much it reminds me of the Caribbean. And because I'm from the Caribbean, that Caribbean vibe and everything feels quite homely, combined with obviously me being in Africa. So now it's like double making me feel like home. So I really am liking it here in Tanzania. So this was my first day out. And yeah, I really like it here. The breeze was nice, you know, it wasn't too hot. In fact, it was a bit cool on the cooler side, which my hosts were telling me is quite unusual for Tanzania and Dar es Salaam. But yeah, it was a bit on the cooler side. As you can see how we're kind of dressed with little sweaters and stuff. But it was nice, you know, not uncomfortable, just nice. So we're trying to find a suitable place to sit. They let me choose.
Oh,
So David, where are we?
at Bara Beach. This is where I usually come to chill in Dar.
Okay. So we chilled how we put our order in. We didn't have a big meal here because it was quite early and we weren't really hungry. So we just ordered some nice drinks and the sun started to come out. You started to warm up a little bit. It was just so chilled, so nice, so relaxing. We were having good conversation and it was starting to fill up as well. And then our drinks came. This one, I got the Sun Gravity. It's made of apple, pineapple, carrot, nuts, and ginger and lemon. It was so delicious. You'd never think it from the combination, but I had it all the time here. I just loved it. So then we left and we went to Rastaland. Now, Rastaland is a restaurant that I'd seen on YouTube that was run by a Jamaican that was living in London. But he was, you know, a Rastafarian Jamaican. His name was Biggs. So I was very eager to check it out. So here we are at Rasta Land. Walk with me. Jamaica in Tanzania. Sit anywhere?
Yeah, you go start.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Is Biggs here?
Okay.
Is Biggs here today?
Okay.
Biggs is here? Biggs? She doesn't understand. I was asking her if Biggs is here. That's the name of the guy who owns the place. He's here? Is he here?
I will consider, yeah.
So we sat at Restaurant for a while, but I didn't really order anything from the menu. Biggs wasn't in. I really wanted to talk to him, being a fellow Jamaican. I think they were saying that the place had been sold to someone else. So, you know, I didn't really bother to get anything because I'd really just come to chill with him and try and, you know, have conversation. So we moved on right along the same stretch of beach. There are many restaurants here. So we walked along to see one that was suitable and we found this one, Coco Mass. Now, Coco Mass is really nice, guys. Oh my gosh, look at this. I was blown away. We got there around, I would say maybe 3 p.m. and ordered something to eat, just hung out. I'm just going to pan the camera so you can see what it looks like. It is so beautiful. And I didn't even film all of it because it's kind of big. So I didn't walk around filming all of it. But what I managed to film, you can see how the setup is, what it looks like. This is the food. That's what I got. Can't remember what it was. The food was, I wouldn't say great, to be honest. I found it to be a bit on the bland side. Food in Kenya was much better, but it depends on where you eat. That's what I noticed, that in these places, it depends on where you eat. Because when I was in Kenya, I did have some meals as well that I wasn't quite impressed with, that were also on the blander side. So, I'm not going to judge Tanzania or write Tanzania off just now because of the meal that I had here. But for my taste buds, maybe somebody else would like it, but for my taste buds, it was a bit bland. But my hosts cook well. They cook with flavor and stuff. So, you know, it just depends on where you eat. So as you can see, we hung out here until what you can see like is dusk. You know, it was getting dark. But it was just a vibe. It was chilled. Music was playing. Weather was nice, you know, being around my people. And this is when I started having a conversation with the bartender. A little? What's your name? I'm doing a video for my YouTube.
Oh.
You want to say hello?
Hello. Hi.
Tell them your name.
William.
William.
Yeah.
And are you from Tanzania?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, I'm from Jamaica.
Hey, Jamaica.
You ever met a Jamaican before? So I'm your first Jamaican.
Most of my friends.
You have a Jamaican friend?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Nana.
Nana.
Yeah.
Say hello, Nana.
Hello, Nana.
Thanks, William.
Fantastic. You're welcome.
Thank you. So I continued to just get some final shots of the place. We were about to leave now. So yeah, guys, you must check out this stretch here in Dar es Salaam by Kokomas, Rastaland, you know, all of these beach places. Really, really nice ambience. Some place to bring your lover, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever. You know, it's just, it has a romantic vibe at night. And this was a second bar. We exited this way. That's why I was trying to explain that the place is big. So this is the way we went to get our Uber, because we called an Uber to head back. Now, when we were waiting on the Uber, I captured that sign, Kokomas. So this is us in the Uber now trying to head back home. The house is only about 15 minutes from Kokomas. It's in Mbweni. I hope I'm pronouncing it that right. Mbweni, Mbweni, you can correct me. So the driver was playing a lot of rap music, and I asked him to play Afro beats. So this is a video. He had the car stereo on and you could watch the video, but I can't play the music because of YouTube copyright. But it was a nice ride back home. So it's the next day and the bell is on the streets again. You know, you can't sit at home when you're in these countries. So I am heading out today and I am taking the Bijaji. Oh my gosh, I hope I'm saying this right. I usually call them tuk-tuks, but I think in Tanzania it's called Bijaji. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm heading back to Bara Beach because I had such a good time yesterday. So I was going to work from Bara Beach today. So I took the Bijaji. The only thing with the Bijajis is they really, really jerk you up a lot, okay? So if you have a bad back or if you're pregnant, this ride is not for you. Please do an Uber or just a regular car or something, because the Bijajis, you know, you really get that jerky jerk going. But it's pretty cool. I like the rides. I like the breeze you get. I just like feeling like I'm doing something different when I'm in different countries. So this is some of the scenery when you're heading to Bara Beach from Mbweni, which is where I said the Airbnb hosts are. That's where their home is. Now, Mbweni is like a really upscale area of Dar es Salaam. So, you know, you don't have a lot of noise, a lot of hustle and bustle. It's kind of really laid back and chilled. So if you're looking for that quiet vibe, and then, you know, you can leave and go into the city or go somewhere where it's more happening, then Mbweni, it would be a great location for you. I enjoyed the location very much. It's right up my speed to get away from, you know, all the noise and the hustle and the bustle. But here, we're almost there at Bara Beach, ready to disembark. So as I told you, I would be working from Bara Beach today, and here we are at Bara Beach. This is my setup. You will see my tablet here, and I'm getting ready to do some work and enjoy the breeze. But guess what, guys? I'm running out of time. I told you I'm trying to keep these videos under 15 minutes. So come back for part 2. Stay tuned and you'll see what's coming up next. Really? Oh wow, look at this one.
It looks very nice.
Yes. And there.
Princess, you take a picture?
Yes.
Oh, mamma mia.